Hello, welcome back. End of Monday. I was going to do a video as I've just been doing some milling, but it's blowing a northwesterly. There was a little flecks of snow on the ground this morning, but the northwesterly means the wind blows straight through the shed, so I have been covered in dust all day. So end of the day now, I've not even had a chance to do anything, just been at it flat out. Hopefully tomorrow we have some snow. Stay with us, see you in a bit. Welcome back. Tuesday morning. Not very nice weather out there, but no northwesterly. So yesterday all this dust was just coming straight in here, making it not very nice. This is obviously what I was milling, and it's now raining outside, but there is snow on the top. So keeping a good eye on that, because tonight me and my boys are on the boat and we're heading down to LAMMA in Birmingham. So currently I think Cheshire and Manchester area have got quite a bit of snow. Hopefully the motorways are clear. Should be. I'm taking the Freelander across as well, so I'm at least in a four-wheel drive. So yeah, it's going to be a bit interesting. What else is going to be happening this week? Not an awful lot, to be honest. I do have some veggies to harvest today for the veg boxes, but that's only going to be a small amount. And I did have someone ask if anyone had some of the candy cane beets. Now I think I do have some of them left, so I'm going to have a bit of a check and see what I've got and maybe be able to sort them out as well. That was up on Facebook. Someone just asked where could you get them, and I'm like, I think I might have some, so we'll see on that. That could be quite cool. They've got a dinner party or something like that, so yeah, I think winter-wise weather is meant to be a bit snowier later. It's been raining since early hours this morning. Hang on, let me just push this across. What's left? 10.5 left. Might fit. Yeah, it's been raining since the early hours this morning. So I think it did snow for a bit, like kind of like 2 o'clock-ish or something like that, but then it's been raining since then. So we'll see what comes. Hopefully I'll be on the boat tonight. Hopefully I'll be on my way down to Birmingham tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get to see lots of big tractors and stuff and machinery down there, but we'll just play it by ear. If not, we'll have a trip across. I've booked the hotel, I've booked the ferry, so oh well, all might as well do. So yeah, see you in a bit. Well, this weather's not very nice at all. I think I'd much prefer snow, and interestingly, the tops of those hills behind us were white this morning, they're not now, so obviously the temperature's raised. There is an amber weather warning out tonight for freezing temperatures, so I'm quite glad I'm going to be on the ferry. Just harvested a box here. This is for someone who asked something on Facebook of the candy cane variety of beetroot. So you see how it's stripy there? So it's like that all the way through. Now this is someone, unfortunately they live in Douglas, so they're going to have to drive all the way here. So right decision or not, I've just said they can have them. It's taken me about 30 seconds to pull them out of the ground. There's not that many of them. I don't know what quality they're like, and the fact that they've got to come all this way to grab them is not ideal. So I'm just going to leave them for them, so they can have them. It'll be nice. It's definitely something I want to do next year. More of these creative varieties, you know, different coloured. Not next year, this year. We're in 2024 now, aren't we? Different coloured carrots and all sorts of stuff. So going to be getting on with that. Whilst I'm passing down here, this area of parsnips I think is probably done. These are the absolute massive ones. I might dig some up and see what they're like, but last time I was trying to dig any of them, they were absolutely huge, at which point they don't look great. So we'll kind of see what I kind of do with them. Now, as you can see, it's a little bit damp out here. I've just harvested the veg box that I sent to the family who live just down the road from us. So that's all sorted and ready to go. Just needs the parsnips a little bit of a wash. I'm just going to have a check to see if there's any Brussels sprouts on the way out that I might be able to chuck in there as well, because it's just looking a little bit empty because things are a little slim on the ground at the moment. So last few bits and pieces here, and then I'm down sorted on the boat tonight, so that's going to be nice. Get across. Whether we get there or not, we'll find out. Trying to kind of keep up with what the weather's doing over there is a little bit difficult, so we'll see where we're at. But that's probably it for here. Next time I shall be videoing, I will most likely be doing clips of stuff going on down at the NSC. NEC, not NSC, that's the sports centre down here. So yeah, see you in a bit. So there we are, just getting off the boat now in Heysham, just out of Lancaster. Well, we will be once the ramp goes down next to us. That was a little bit of a long haul. We were supposed to be in half an hour since, and we still got half an hour to go run to the hotel. So yeah, not ideal, but at least we're here. Morning, just getting ready to leave this wonderful place. It's Thornton Hall, just out of Lancaster. Absolutely fantastic. We got an apartment, which has been brilliant, and look at the views. Frosty start this morning, so I'm going to head down the motor. It might take a little while to. No, our car's not as frozen as everyone else's because we arrived at 1 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, really recommend this place. Absolutely brilliant. Didn't cost us too much. I think it was like 50 odd quid for the night. Which is amazing. So we're going to head down. We've got about 2.5 hours to go down the motorway from here and see where we're at there. M6 toll as well. It's the way forward. None of the old slow M6. Go around the toll road. And £8.90. Definitely worth it. See you in a bit. How you doing? Back on the island now, and after a bit of a late night ferry, it's been a late start, so I've not actually got down to work yet. So I'm just out taking the dog out, and I have one child still at home who's going back to school in a bit. Yes, you are. So yeah, absolutely fantastic to get away, lovely, and to come back to kind of snowy. Obviously it was a lot more snowy down in Douglas, as you've just seen, but to come back to that is pretty cool. It'd be nice if we got a bit more snow. I do like snow, then we could go out sledging, because there's actually not really much up on the tops. It's just down around here basically. I think the south of the island's got quite a lot, but nothing too disruptive. But yeah, so really good to get away. Saw plenty of things really interesting, like the last 3 stalls that we went to yesterday were things which were kind of really of interest to us with the veggies. So that's going to be interesting, and some small pieces of machinery as well, which I can run off the back of the tractor. So we'll go from there. You know, I'm really glad I went. Some fantastic bits of kit. I'm just hoping that the footage, which I've not actually seen yet, obviously you guys have, because I've just played it. I'm hoping that was all right. Didn't manage to get an awful lot, because I do feel like a bit of a twerp sometimes when I'm walking around and there's people near me and doing videos and stuff like that, and my camera's not very good on the phone. So I was trying to do it all with a GoPro, but it was busy. So I did read today, this morning, in an email, there's 22,000 people visited yesterday, and they are open again today. So that'll be interesting to see how many went today. I think yesterday was meant to be the bigger of the 2 days, but crazy. All sorts of people were there. My eldest did see Adam Henson, but Adam Henson was there. Caleb Cooper was there. I'm sure on one of the screens I saw Ollie Harrison, I think it is, from Ollie Blogs as well. He was up on one of the screens at one point talking. The Farming Simulator League was being played out as well, so a bit of all sorts. So yeah, really good. Right, I'm going to finish my walk and then get down to work this afternoon. See you later. Good afternoon. What a week of differences this has been. It's Friday already. Can't quite believe it. Obviously, I lost a day going to the UK. I was thinking it was more than a day, but it wasn't. It's just a day. So we've had snow, we've had ice, we've had a trip to the UK, then more ice on the way back, and now at the time of recording here on this video, Storm Isha is just leaving America and heading our direction, which will be here on Sunday when this video goes out. So we should be well in the throes of it on Sunday. And warm temperatures as well. It's a little bit crazy really, you know, how many different seasons can you get in a week. Just going to do a little bit of harvesting. It's not an awful lot to harvest. See, it's looking fairly bare. Lettuce is still here, quite a few of them are frost damaged. They might kind of sort themselves out with this warmer weather coming in. And the ones which aren't are a little bit too small. So not got anything to go to the farmers market this week. I'm sure they've got plenty still after taking a full crate full of parsnips last week. So yeah, just doing the order for up at the old guardhouse. Taking the canes back to the shed sled, because these were what we had on the Christmas lights. They've finally come down this week. Last week I mowed out the Christmas tree, so that was kind of like taking down the Christmas decks that I'd mowed into someone's lawn. So that's gone now, and these lights have been turned off for a little while, but that's them now taken down. I was going to bring the tractor out to do the harvesting, because I don't really want to bring the pickup out, because every time I do, because of these ruts being like they are, and just the field being so soggy, it gets absolutely disgustingly minging, and then I have to go down to the school, which isn't the nicest, because people have to park next to me, so I generally have to park further away. So I was going to bring the tractor down, And I thought, oh, I'll tell you what, I'll put the pallet forks on the back and then I could put a box on. Yeah, pallet forks are already out here. So I'm going to take the wheelbarrow instead. So I'll do the harvesting out of the wheelbarrow. I think that'll be absolutely fine for what I need. Not an awful lot of stuff to go. If I've got a crate in the shed sled, I'll use that. And just to keep the lettuces and stuff out at the bottom. I'm going to look to, hang on, let me just get the, you're looking right with my nose there, great. No, there isn't a crate in here. But, ooh. Get that into the car. Tell you what, it's nice in here. Isn't that? Can you ever look out? Perfect. Need to kind of sort my roof out a bit because there's still no felt on it. And the door's just got bent. There we go. Shut. Yeah, let's not do that. So yeah, I still need to sort out the felt because there's no felt on it. Need to sort out a little chimney. I'll stand behind it actually, and then I'm out of the wind. Yeah, maybe a little chimney and a little stove. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Really going to try and kind of get some bits and pieces sorted. Down at the agricultural show at LAMMA, there was some nice little bits of equipment, which are something I'm definitely interested in. Like small scale weeders and stuff like that. Nothing with too much technology, because a lot of the stuff which has got a lot of technology, it just costs an absolute fortune, and I don't have enough money to do that. It wouldn't pay dividends on this small an area with what I'm doing. Maybe if I was using the whole field for it, it might do. So it's not ruled out for the future. But some of these systems, they're using lasers and all sorts of stuff to detect weeds and then spinning them out, and some of them are burning them off, and some of them just squirt a little jet of pesticide. It's not pesticide, that'd be no good on a weed, would it? Herbicide at them. Obviously, as you know, I am trying to grow to organic principles here, so I'm trying to also do it minimum impact. There's a scheme on the island called the Agri-Environment Scheme, which I'm looking at. We've got enough acreage here now to qualify for it. You've got to have 12.5 acres. We're 13.5 acres, so we're in on that. And a lot of the things I do qualify for the scheme, the ways that I do it, you know, with the ground prep and, you know, leaving stuff as stubble and all that, you know. And we've seen how great this is for the wildlife and the birds and everything. Unfortunately, it is attracting the pigeons, which are doing a number on my Brussels sprouts, but, you know, we can't win it all. It's kind of got to be both ways. So, yeah, that's something that I'm looking at. I need to get some advice off them, really, because it's quite a complex system to apply to. And I think you have to totally work out what acreage has got what in it, which it's not the easiest. My phone's probably going to ring in a minute, because I think that's one of the fellas who calls me to get some feed, who's just driven past. So yeah, just need to really kind of like get the head around things, get stuff sorted, sort out getting the water pipe in up to here, and then I've got mains water so I can wash vegetables. Looking at possibly trying to make a little trommel for washing them. I've seen a great video of one online, and I think that might be pretty easy to make. And then order some seeds. You know, that's the next thing, is getting the... Trying to do things whilst doing a video is not easy. I now know how the millennial farmer feels when he's doing it, but he's kind of doing a lot better videos and he got a lot more followers. And does it with a proper camera, not on a phone. So I'm going to head off and do some harvesting. And I don't know how much is going to be on this video. I used the GoPro when I was down at LAMMA, so I've not even had a proper look through any of the footage on that yet. So I'm going to try and get some of that footage in on this video. See what we've got next week. Next week's going to be much the same. It's this time of year, it's just the same stuff, different week. You know, trying to make the videos a bit more interesting for you. I am going to be starting to work out some cultivations soon. If I am I am going to cultivate, because a lot of the things which I need to drill, I'll put in on the ridge, and for the ridge I need to have it ploughed. So if we get a dry enough spell, which obviously we've just had, but it's been bloody cold, I'm going to look to plough this bottom section, which unfortunately is the wet section over in that corner. get that done up, ploughed up, and then we can start to put some bits and pieces, because it's not going to be too long until it is time to start sowing stuff. I do need to get some stuff which is in the polytunnel down here. I've got some little compact polytunnels to go down here just to cover some stuff up, but they're not going to work if it's on the ridge, so it's bloody getting them, well, it's getting them both sorted, you know, finding that best way. You know, not everything grows on the ridge right, not everything grows on the flat right, and I need to get a bit better at the weeding. So yeah, we'll get there. Right, if I don't see you again, thank you so much for the likes, subscribes and follows. It makes a massive difference, and it really fills me with that warm fuzzy feeling, which is good. Warm fuzzy feelings are good. So thank you, and thank you, and thank you. And I'm going to go harvest some veg now. See you later.